because we're already in here, we're done. Let's go get something to eat. And all of a sudden, these guys come running up all aggressively, so the crowd kind of goes, ooh, and I go, no, don't move, they're nice. I don't know why, but they were acting real aggressive, getting ready. And we're talking to the Dallas police. The Dallas police looked at them and said, why? What? And the sheriff's deputies basically were in command and said, pointed at them, and then this real criminal-looking, like criminal out of a movie comes up, and they were looking at me like they wanted to kill me. And I thought, man, this is like the criminal squad. These are the guys that do the nasty stuff. And then they didn't push first. One of them punched me from about 6 inches away, looking that there were no cameras. Pow, hoping I'd do something. But it was into my rib. It wasn't even that bad. It was kind of like, about like that. So he hit me, and then it did take me off guard. I was like, and then boom, 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 boom. And we're like, whoa, let us go. And then they would see people falling over and get in on that and shove some guy over a little girl and shove their head into a. They pinned one guy that wasn't resisting them in any way up against one of those city signs and were just ramming his head in with pleasure. This was hardcore criminal energy with a trained attack dog that America and free people are their enemy, just ready to attack. Hatred of freedom, hatred of free speech. They literally brought in, those are the goons with the sheriff's department. I mean, they look dirtier than hell. They ought to be in central casting.
We need to go Boulevard ABC.
Tyranny. They look gangsterous, low-down, thug-like scum.
We're gonna fight more.
And the sheriff's department is under federal control. And I guess their argument was Dealey's federal property. Here's the big lawsuit. We weren't on Dealey Plaza. Yeah, that's federal. That's just like they grabbed Kokesh on federal property.
Is that the lawsuit?
Yeah, well, they're claiming it's a federal park than quasi-city. Oh, you just talked to the police. What did they say, Anthony Ricciardi?
Well, after I was literally pushed down and my cops on the pavement, and I saw someone get punched in the face.
Did you resist any?
No, not at all. And he was reveling in it. It was this major fat bald guy, and he kept pushing and saying, "Get out of the way!" And I turned around and said, "Relax, I'm gonna go." And he said, "Don't look back at me," and pushed me down. But are we talking? It was literal insanity. It's all on camera. Go to Inforce.com and see it. Total. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. That is the most.
Well, I mean, I've seen police attack people if somebody throws a bottle at them or something, and then they'll attack the whole crowd, which is wrong. We did nothing. And they were like little kids, and they knew it. Let me tell you, every instinct as a man in me was, this is the enemy. These are criminals. And every instinct, it was just like flashing, like the revolution, the whole deal, just how we're going to defeat them, how we're going to crush them. I don't want that to happen, but I realize they're not going to stop. They've hired an army of criminals. They're coming. This is Nazi Germany, folks. This is it. We are in deep. This is Soviet takeover. We are in deep crap. I'm telling you, this country is in deep crap. Let me tell all the corrupt people who work in the system, all the bureaucrats that pull those goon strings. They've already taken all the pension funds, the Social Security money. It's already all gone. They're bringing America down to enslave us. That's why they're putting all this in place, to absolutely oppress everyone. And the tyranny you've seen in the poor neighborhoods is now going to be exported everywhere. And those cops won't even know why their standard of living goes down. All they'll know is they get to beat people up. Because I saw in their eyes, in some of those guys' eyes, what I've seen in like crime TV shows with the killers and the rapists. I mean, I was like, whoa, these are real criminals. I mean, these were bad men. These were real killers. These were scum cowards, though, who want to do it in a gang when they've got the power of the badge and everything behind them. This is a shameful, let me tell you, the Dallas County Police are literally unbelievable trash. I have never seen anything like this. I was, for one of the first times in my life, I was actually speechless by the criminal energy, and every level of me was just envisioning what we're going to have to do to stop them.
Speechless?
I mean, this is unbelievable.
I was standing right next to you, Alex, and we were like, it turned into berserk mode. I mean, we're all about peaceful activism. I felt like I was literally in a war, and they had begun a hot berserking attack on us. Every instinct of my primal body said fight back, and fight back, and I didn't do it because I didn't want to resist.
That's because we're smarter than we're going to win in the info war, and then they're going to keep pushing the physical. And our forces, the special warfare people, everybody that actually are men, care about honor, are all ready when they try it. Smash their ass! Yeah! 1776 is coming! 1776 is coming! Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. They're trained that we're the enemy. If you're a good person, they're coming for you. Evil is coming. I swear to God, and all of you that serve evil, your children, you're destroying their future. You don't give a crap. None of those guys even have kids. Go ahead and sleepwalk.
Yeah, exactly. And we went, and I saw someone he wasn't directly punching him. He was going to move someone else, and he was forcibly moving his hand. He punched him in the face. The kid couldn't have been 16, 17, and he came back and he said, "I'm finding that badge number." And they looked all over. And I think it was that massively fat guy that pushed me too. We talked to the lieutenant, and I say that not because I'm against fat people. It's because he's like reveling and like illustrious power.
I could tell. I could tell you some of those guys were tough, but I could tell you we had right on our side. We would have hammered their ass.
Oh, obviously, no.
I mean, I was so ready.
No one talked about when they came. It's because the people came against police brutality with these signs. It's because they have an open case against them, and they scurried like cockroaches.
Oh, listen, I was telling that sheriff's deputy, we sued Pittsburgh and won. I don't have time to sue people. I have to sue them now. I mean, they just because that's the legal violence I can use back on them. I said, I'm taking your jet ski, punk. I'm taking your bass boat. And even if you beat the suit, you're not beating the ride. Man, I tell you, I'm going to tell you, this is bad.
You saw the people with the signs, though. They have an open case against Dallas.
Hey, where's the fellow that saw them ganging up at the federal building and being commanded by the feds? Where's that fellow that saw that?
Didn't you see it?
No. It's a guy in a yellow hat.
Well, here's what the lieutenant from the Dallas police told.
Yeah. Explain.
This is what the
we went out fighting for. And what we found,
those guys.
We talked to the lieutenant from the Dallas police force, the actual police force, not the sheriff's district or whatever. And we said, what just happened? He said, we would never do that to anyone. We would never do that to you guys. That's the sheriff's. That's the sheriff's office. They're completely different. We would not have done that to you. And we said, yeah, you care about the First Amendment? Yeah, we do. And they were reading the Oath Keepers information and like, yeah, we're down with it.
Yeah, that cop wouldn't talk, but he looked really freaked out.
Yeah, they were actually freaked out. They were agreeing with us and saying, wow, they really did that.
Why is the sheriff's department the boss in Dallas? Because they showed up and the cops went, what are you doing? And they were like, those goons were like, those cops. I mean, it was
no, the sheriff's department goons were like telling the cops to go away so they could beat the crap.
Yeah, there was a difference.
And they're claiming now that that's federal property, except the event is over and we're downtown.
But it's not. It's only a designated federal park on it. We were on city property.
We were blocks away at that point, and they were still saying, "Get out of here." But then the whole thing is, though, they're so afraid of a lawsuit, they scurried away. They were just literally.
Don't they understand that they just literally did all this on international television?
No, how many cameras are there right now? It's everywhere. The live stream up to 1 million before, probably 2 million now. That Alex Jones is getting beaten by cops. Literally, the massive dude was just pushing me, and I said, "Stop that!" And he's like, "Yeah, you like that?" And he just kept pushing me. I mean, it was total insanity.
They would push like a weaker guy with his daughter. They were like attacking back.
And
it was the predator evil. Listen, they're lucky that little girl didn't get her head busted up on her dad's shoulder. Yeah. Sir, tell us what you saw. We're going to skip this network break. Go ahead.
I was up there up against the bicycles with you guys. Sorry, I'm so cold right now in the rain. I stepped out to take pictures because the Homeland Security Fusion bus was over there. And so I went out to get pictures of the Homeland Security Fusion bus, and then the sheriffs walked up and they got in formation, two guys next to each other, all the way back. That's when they marched in. As soon as they marched in, they just started pushing everybody back. I watched some people get yanked by the back of the collar and their head hit the ground, guy get pinned up against the sign. And they never asked anybody to leave. In fact, they asked us to come over there and then pushed everybody out. They brought us over to the Homeland Security corner, and then the sheriffs came in and pushed everybody out.
No, it was the DHS guy in charge of it. So the feds literally want war with the real Americans.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
bullets.
They want Tiananmen Square, folks. They tried to ban free speech, and they're mad that we did this.
If you notice, when we started screaming freedom in 1776, they actually backed off of us when we got onto those grounds. We do need to assert our rights and come out here and tell them that. The American people are strong as long as we continue to stand with each other in this group like we did here today.
Wake up, America.
This guy right here. God bless you, brother. What's your name?
Matthew Short.
What do you? Why did it come out of nowhere?
I don't know. It was really weird because we were trying to get through that center street. They had us come back around the corner, and it's almost, the way I looked at it, they almost had us lined up right next to the Homeland Security Fusion buses right there. And that's when the sheriffs came in, lined up. They marched in behind the police, pushed the police and us back almost.
Now we know. Yeah, that's it. You're right. It was a complete setup.
And then you say the Dallas police told you that it was sheriffs.
Yeah, they said it was. Yeah, and they said they would never do anything like that. They're like completely flabbergasted that it happened.
Well, let's be clear that I said it was a Dallas police riot. It was Homeland Security commanding a literal, because see, they think they're special. They pick like the goons to literally go do their dirty work for them and spy and do stuff. It's on record. And so that was a special events police. That was the national security, national event police. Like, oh, we get to do something. Here's bad people in the rain talking about free speech. Let's attack them. Look, there's little kids. I mean, my God, we got to get control our government.
We need more people.
Let me tell you, that sheriff needs to come out and apologize, and then maybe I won't sue him.
can apologize.
It's taxpayer money. Old ladies more tickets. We have to get that sheriff out of office now.
He needs to resign. We will win. I mean, we have no on our side. Every single person here has an iPhone or some type of smartphone.
Let's hear what Leanne thought. Leanne McAdoo doing a great job carrying all the gear. Come on in here. Our reporter.
Tell the fact that I had to like literally.
Tell folks what happened.
Well, we were just standing there joking around, having fun, talking about the dude's mustache and the guy with the red hair. We were calling him the comedian. We were having a good time. They could tell we weren't there to cause any trouble, cause any drama. They were probably going to let us in, and then all of a sudden we see these big, like, black troops, like they're in, like, gear rolling up. Combat gear, riot gear, just rolling up on the side, and all the other cops that were just joking around with us, they're all kind of looking around like, hey, what are these guys doing here? We got this under control. It's all good. All of a sudden, they're shoving, get back, shoving me, and I'm like, oh my God. Gucci already like grabbed.
And by the way, all they had to say was, "You need to go." We would have gone, "Okay, take us back to the right." They wanted to. We were assaulted. You were all criminally attacked. We're gonna have a class action lawsuit. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. Keep telling us, Leanne.
I'm with you, Alex. Turn around and there's a little girl. She's up on her parents' shoulders, and they're pushing her, and she almost gets trampled on.
Yeah, the dad says, "Please stop," and the cops attack the kid.
Yeah, they did not care, pushing little
Those
kids.
cops could have bashed that little girl's brains out. They'd all gotten medals.
Yeah, they were seething with the power of getting us out while we were just joking around, doing nothing. Couldn't wait to go in and put on our part of the ceremony to go and say what to our moment of silence.
Well, they won. Now they probably don't even know that there was a lawsuit. People are supposed to be able to know. They don't even know.
Okay,
This is
time to
probably
go
one
to the
hand not
grassy
knowing what the
knoll.
other hand is doing.
And then they literally scurried away as soon as there was people there that were saying that, stop the police brutality, mothers against police brutality. It was like a momentous.
That was great.
It was kryptonite.
That's when they backed up. Unrehearsed.
It was amazing. The energy was amazing. Like, even though it was very scary, it was just to feel all of these people coming together in the face of that tyranny. Like, they could have sprayed us with mace or beaten us with clubs or whatever they could have done, but no one was scared. No one was scared.
Well, this is going to end up. I need everybody to email showtips@infowars.com, all your names, numbers. If you were assaulted, we're going to get lawyers. We're going to sue them. We got to get the depositions, everything. I don't want to do it.
Upload your footage. Upload your footage.
Everybody upload the footage you got to YouTube of Homeland Security goons attack
got some good
JFK
stuff.
demonstrators, because they were under Homeland Security.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this
We
federal
like
government
that
is so illegitimate, so evil.
Homeland
I
Security
just
didn't
can't
like that you were
believe that I was literally. But they could also catch the mood. Everybody was ready. Like, okay, we pushed it now. We're now. I mean, what wimps? I mean,
Hey, let's get to the grassy knoll. Come
They
on.
literally just came out of nowhere to assault
go to the grassy
innocent
knoll.
people.
They took the barricades down to move in on us.
Right. They were like, head over this
They
way,
hustled,
yes.
counted to 3 and charged.
Anything else you want to add, Leanne? Darren McBreen, come here.